Hi, Adam. My name is Daryl Conliff. I live in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Just watched your video with Congressman Swarzy, and it occurred to me that you're really very close to making your point. And I'd like to give you a little bit more what I call ammunition on that line. It seems to me that Democrats are wedded to the concept of making government work. And in fact, it is that marriage that I believe gives us the disadvantage of working in political gamesmanship with MAGA Republicans. They have no obligation, sense of responsibility, or willingness to align themselves with the underlying principle of having the government work. They have no problem about shutting it down or closing the post office, et cetera, et cetera. Their idea is that if we can throw a monkey wrench into the wheels of the engine, they're basically anarchists that parade around in costume, acting like they are actually a half of a responsible governing body, and they're not. And we have to kind of start to consider them as anarchists. It may not be a pretty name to give to somebody who's sitting next to you in the halls of Congress, but bottom line is that's what they are. If you don't do what they want to destroy it, stop it, defund it, whatever. So I think that the ability of getting older Democrats to understand their vulnerability is in pulling back the idea that they are actually ignoring and unaware of the fact that their weakness is drying up support from where we should be getting it. Their inability to fight, inability to commit themselves to going to battle with the Republicans is having people turned off and not voting. And we don't have to try to convince people who voted Republican to change their minds. We just need to convince people who didn't vote to come out and vote for an opposition that will actually get things to work. And I think that we need to focus upon the idea that we will continue to lose until younger people and older people start seeing fight from their representatives, whether they are senators or congressmen, members of the House. It is necessary for people to see active fight in the opposition. Without it, we only are aiming to try to convert those who are not convertible for whatever reason. And I don't care what the reason actually is. People who actually went in and cast a vote for a convict, a philanderer, a cheat, a traitor, are not the biggest targets for us. People who did not vote are not folks who necessarily are opposed to what we want to offer. In fact, in many cases, they are people who need what we would have to offer. But they don't hear us fighting for it, so they don't think that we would actually deliver it. I would encourage you in your role as a YouTuber and idea maker and shaker to get people to focus upon the fact that there are three wells out of which we can be fishing. The Democratic well, a Republican well, and the non-aligned, non-involved, non-voting block of the electorate. And getting a few of those people up and out and committed to a government that works, a government that believes it's important that the post office works, that the fire department works, that the police work, that the roads are clear, built and maintained, that the schools are good. That's the Democratic Party. And everybody else is voting, or actually for, uncoupling all that we've built over these almost 2,500 years. So keep up with the fight. And I appreciate you remaining connected and engaging. And I just wanted to give you this little bit of update for you to use for either your personal use or whatever you want, to encourage you to keep it on and keep it up. You're doing good work. Thanks.